and welcome back to another episode of Pro Clubs Weekly. I am your host, as always, 8ball, and also, as always, I'm joined in the commentary box tonight by the one, the only, Domino. Domino, how are you, good sir?
Mate, we are back. As we always say, favourite night of the week, Pro Clubs Weekly, week 8ball. Talk to me, what have we got?
This is the pre-season, so this is VPG pre-season tournament number 1. So effectively, there is a lot of money at stake. So I think it's $625 for the winner, Domino. Winner takes all. Winner takes all. And also you get points to go towards the new season. So the more points you get,
what a save at the near post.
Great stop. We don't even know who's playing yet. We're trying to explain what's going on. The more points you get, the higher up the divisions you'll play in.
Nice.
What we've got today, Domino, is PMI eSports, who are breaking through.
We're going to have to stop you there.
It's the do-rag, and it's cut down by the goalkeeper. Yeah, tame finish, to be fair. It's PMI eSports, who should be there or thereabouts the top end of the eSports Premier League this season, judging by some of the players they have got in their squad, and they are playing against the unknown to us, Domino, Oxford eSports.
Nice.
So we've got some big names here, case in point, Joan Lukaku, Christos. You'll remember from Sociedad last season, and obviously this man needs no introduction. But let's not do a disservice to Oxford, because they're here, and 10 minutes in, they are holding their own against these potential giants. And like I said, Domino, we don't know much about these guys so far, so we should be in for a good one as Lukaku dances his way in, back post. Domino, I'll let you take that one, bud.
Well, it was one of the first ever videos we've done on the channel. I saw Joan Lukaku cook on the left-hand side as a wing-back. He was unreal. And just a bit there, I mean, you've always got that class. He skinned 2 players. Delightful chip to the back post. Now, we were dropping into games with a couple of keepers. Luckily, to be fair, we've had 3 different keepers just jump into our games, and they've all got different settings on, and one of them has got something that they're like a manual setting, which most keepers play in, obviously. It looked very sketchy to me. The positioning was absolutely fine for the keeper. I don't think there's any problems with it. I just didn't get the animation. I didn't get the dive.
I feel like it's the low-rated goalkeepers at the moment.
I do. I think he was let down.
We're so new into the game, that I feel like they are being let down. So I don't think it's a skill issue at this point. But that doesn't help the fact that it's 1-0 to PMI eSports. They are playing in the blue, if you hadn't already guessed, and Oxford are in the red as they look to try and sneak one back into the box.
Good save.
Cypher that near post. To be fair, I mean, he's been the busier goalkeeper.
Yeah, 2 good saves. 2 good saves. 2 near post saves as well.
Yep.
Now,
Leo swings it in. Baldi again, who was at Sociedad, and Raven. It's all the Sociedad lot, all the Sociedad lot. They've come out to play.
I mean, what we do know about the Sociedad boys, and their attack is as fluid as it gets, as fluid as water. Their defence is also a little bit like water. they did concede a fair amount of goals, but they went and scored more than the other teams most of the time. So, I mean, I'm excited to see. And like I said, I love a bit of new blood on the channel. We get familiar with players because obviously we watch them on the channel and then we see their names. Mate, I'm excited to see what Oxford have got. At the minute, to be fair, they've had some good chances. They don't look out of place. Their pressing, I was about to say just there, was great. All 3 running in the same line. Put the ball through.
Comes Raven back to dangerous Joan Lukaku. Oh
what
my
a save,
god.
keeper.
1, he sent me for hot dogs there. Quality turn. But 2, the goalkeeper has absolutely dug the team out there. Great stop at the near, but again, it's the near post. I feel like he's made amends now for that first goal. Do you reckon?
Yep.
Header by Baldi over the bar. 25 minutes in, it's 1-0. I do think Oxford would come into this game thinking that they are underdogs. But we've seen that suits some teams, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, again, pressure's an acquired taste. Some people shine in the light, some people go hiding, and especially when you've got 11 individuals, not all of them can shine, isn't it? You need your big players to come out and shine on this. But again, it's the same pressure, I would say, that is on PMI, because you know you're the favourites, and sometimes that comes with the added pressure as well. In fact, it might come with more pressure than Oxford. You know you're underdogs. You might go play with a bit more freedom. And
Agreed. And like we said, this seems like a new team, although half of it appear to be the same team. But you've still got to then slot those new players in. It is around about that time of the season, pre-season, where you are trying out new players. So if there's ever a time to beat them, it's now. Ravens got it down the line, but it is won back by this impressive looking Oxford team, as they almost the commentator's kiss of death. But 30 minutes in, and they're holding their own. This PMI press, though, I think once they play through it, that looks suspicious, like a foul. They have got it. I think if they can play through that initial press, I think they'll start to look a bit more dangerous. That being said, I feel like they've had arguably the two best attacks minus the goal. So
yeah. I mean,
what do I know?
Again, Sociedad, we actually done a pressing video on them, and shameless plug, but if you need
and watch it.
Well, yeah, you need to go watch it, because like I said, stuff like that never goes out of date. It's still the same philosophy no matter what FIFA, no matter what EA, no matter what real life football you play. The pressing philosophy stays the same. And as they've got the boys from Sociedad that did press really well, they've kind of implemented it here, and they're back on the attack. It's a great ball roll. It's a little dinked.
Well played by Leo. Well played. Tracking back, doing his defensive duties, but it's going to keep coming back at them.
Waves, waves.
German Longo on the right hand side into Raven, dinked over. That's delightful.
Good defending.
When it was Danny. No, it was Danny who took the shot. Yeah. It looked like it was going to sit nice for Jan Lukaku there, but Danny took the shot. He's lashed it wide. And here we go again. Oxford trying to break this initial press.
It's not a bad ball.
Preem wins the header there. Good win. With the throw, but Preem does well again. Lukaku helping out. He's just going through everyone, and he plays out of danger. I feel like they're earning a bit of respect here, don't they?
Yeah.
Again, it's Leo on this right hand side. Tries to cut back, but doubled up, and eventually they get rid of it. Danny the do-rag looking to take it down, but can't. To Leo the do-rag. Inside as Oxford look to build again, who've probably had more of the ball actually.
I was about to say that actually. I think it looked quite, after the first goal, the domination might have started setting in, but I think Oxford have settled into this game quite nicely, and actually it's a bad time for the whistle to go to Oxford, because I think they were getting a good stronghold, good foothold in this game.
Yeah, I agree. And I think this is a good thing to remember as well, is with these tournaments, pre-season and literally going forward, it is all cross-play. Okay, so you've got players from console, you've got players from PC all playing together now. So some of these players would have never even played together before. And it's just stuff to take into consideration. So whether or not, I feel like now is a good time, if you manage to keep the core of your team, or if you manage to keep the whole team, you're arguably going to be in a very, very good spot, because I think a lot of teams at the moment are arguably going to be trying to cherry pick players from, if we look at Sociedad from last season, a PlayStation 5 team going to be trying to take players from PC or Xbox who have never played together before. So it might well be a season, especially this first season. It might well be a season for the underdogs. Yeah,
like I said, you've got loads of people that haven't played before, and a good team chemistry you can show. You've got 11, obviously, random individuals that's playing, and it just opens up the world of this competitive 11s, mate. Opens up the world of who you can have in your team, and it's what we wanted. We wanted the best always playing the best, and this is what we've got now with the crossplay.
Yeah. Exactly. And this is the group stage, by the way, of Lukaku's dancing his way through, drops to Raven.
Oh, good ball inside. Well read.
Goalkeeper does well. Goalkeeper does really well, actually, and quick distribution as well. This is the group stages, but I still feel like at this stage you're gonna want to pick up as many wins, as many points as you possibly can to get that momentum going in. to the knockout stages, and obviously both the teams will be looking to do that. And yeah, there's not only big money that's an important pass, isn't it? But yeah,
I was about to say there's one player that you don't want to pick it up on the edge of the box with a player to beat. That's a great ball. That's eye of the needle ball. Turn it back.
Damo De Bruyne. Norton tries to slot it through. Joan Mert, who is new to the channel, new goalkeeper to the channel, always welcome goalkeepers. Got a nice goalkeeping union on Pro Clubs Weekly. We respect jobs that we can't do ourselves.
Exactly, mate, yeah.
Again, here they come. Norton in the central midfield position. Looks like a tidy player as well.
Nice bit of one-touch pass in there.
Fantastic name. And they've got willing runners, not just from striker, but from midfield as well. So they do look dangerous when they give those midfield runners a chance to actually get up and play with the strikers. They are committing men forward, as you would probably expect in tournament football. But there is Raven. Cuts it out, and they've given the foul out, which I thought was very soft, but they were on their way. They were on their way. 30 virtual minutes left. It's still just a 1-0. I feel like if you'd offered this to Oxford at the start of the game, they perhaps would have taken it. Joan Lukaku, and that's why.
Took that.
Yeah, that's why. That was very FIFA 23, wasn't it? As far as Joan Lukaku, Rayo, and Pro Clubs Weekly combined.
Yeah, I mean, we could argue the toss about the foul. But you've got to respect it. You still got to play to the whistle in effect, so they've got to deal with that. And unfortunately, they didn't, and they've been undone by good players doing good things. And they've played together countless times. Joan Lukaku and Rayo, they know what each other's thinking. So when they cut in, the options are there, and we've seen it countless times on this channel or on the streams. Yeah, Oxford have got a lot to do here now.
The ball goes out deep in the Oxford half. I mean, I guess the first thing you've got to be thinking for Oxford is, can we sneak a goal?
Good save.
Or I guess...
Good block. Got one more block?
Well,
yes, good
again.
block. Oh, do you know what?
They literally ran out of blocks.
Sometimes it just doesn't fall for you, does it? I mean, you couldn't do any more. You just wanted one ricochet to go into your player's feet or out of play. But you've got to be in those positions, April. We always say it time and time again. You've got to be in those attacking positions to pick up those scraps, and they were 3 different occasions.
And Sociedad, I think the 2 players who had those 2 shots again were both their centre midfielders. So I feel like that tells you. To be fair, that is very Sociedad-y. I know it's PMI's eSports, but that we're seeing a lot of a lot of similarities, which is good because. They were a very, very good team to watch last year. As Christos wings it back high up, gives it to the danger man, chance in there with the tackle, sets PMI on their way, but Alvarez says absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, it's the style of play PMI are adopting now, but even then, you arguably, the RCB possibly should have held his run and then tracked the run. He went straight in. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh my! Oh, please.
I thought the cutback was on, but he said absolutely not. Wow. I mean, to be fair, like that did not. I didn't notice it before, but the goalkeeper was actually stood in the goal.
Yeah, I
however,
saw it. Yeah.
However, even if he was stood on his line, I don't think he was saving that. That was precision personified. I don't think you get more bottom corner than that if you tried.
No, I don't know if the keeper kind of read maybe the first time shot. So went inside the near post and then,
literally inside the near post. German long go, back post. Oh no, This is good. This is what good players will do to you.
And that ball was a constant on. It was how they scored the first goal. It's that chip ball to the back post. Players climbing, and if you're Oxford at the minute, you kind of try and just keep your head. If I'm honest with you, try and keep your head.
Well, it's funny because no less than 20 minutes ago we were saying, if Oxford get a goal here, it's game on. If they get a goal now, it's a bit of a different story. But you know, they're still defending well. All credit to them. They've had maybe just 5-10 minutes of just momentary lapses of concentration, and so being punished for it. And it's just sweeping passes like that. You know, I challenge the best teams in pro clubs or clubs to deal with those, because they're a joy to watch. Joan Lukaku's got the corner late into the game. It's 5-0. Headed away by Chance. Just eating again. It's just coming back to them. If they can't put their foot on the ball, punched away, headed away by Walker. And they do break that first press, but then they come straight back into it. It's relentless. It always has been. We said in the first half they had so much possession, arguably more. So then they know they're capable of it, but it's just it's that mentality, isn't it? I mean, conceding 5 goals, I don't think I'd be up for it anymore, if I'm totally honest.
The group stage games, your mind's on the next one, is it? At the minute, you just kind of want to fill the time out, probably avoid any future embarrassment. But they're still playing here. Like, they haven't gone for rash tackles, the heads haven't dropped off.
Which is something we do tend to see, isn't it? Actually, alright, that's such a good tackle. Rayo into Borreletto, headed out again. And once more, but bet your bottom dollar it's going to come straight back. Raven recycles it to Danny, to Rayo. It's just so quick as well. Palmed away and volleyed at goal. Gigantic makes the block. We are into stoppage time, actually. That last 10 minutes just went quite quickly, actually, didn't it?
Last action of the game.
Admiring the attacking play. Let's
going back post on this one.
And headed over. I think that would be it, 5-0, which, to be fair, as good as PMI looked, I don't feel like it was a 5-0. However, that's what it says on the scoreboard, and unfortunately, that's what it's going to say in the tournament group stage table. So, I mean, like you said, Domino, I think they'll have one eye on their next game, Oxford, because, you know, group football, if you win 2 out of 3, you're through anyway. So if you can brush that one aside and get on with the business, they may well make it through to the knockout stages. And then PMI, on the other hand, I think in a pre-season tournament, they'd be expecting themselves to go through. So as far as they're concerned, I think it's business as per usual.
Mate, I think after the 1 goal went down, Oxford's heads were back up. They were playing well. 2 goals down, I think the exact same. I think after the 3rd, it was a snowballing effect, and the pressing. And to be fair, I will reference, and I know we've done it a couple of times because some of the boys play for Sociedad. It was reminiscent of the Abyssal Sociedad game. Once it gets on top of you, it feels like you're in deep, deep waters that you can't get out of. You can't get the ball out of your box. You're trying to play through the midfield and it's been snuffed out. It just felt like a wave and wave of attacks. And look, as a defender, I do enjoy soaking up a bit of pressure, and I that's what I enjoy. But there's some people in there that just wanted to mainly have the ball and play some football when all they were doing was tracking people's runs, making sure they were switched on, and it's mentally draining. I think they got broken down in the end, and it was a clinical performance for PMI. Yeah,
and I guess from a Pro Clubs Weekly point of view, long may that continue, because
we love goals, mate.
We love goals. We love goals. So I think we'll leave it there, and we're actually just about to go on to another group stage game.
Let's go.
We just can't get enough. We just can't get enough. It's eafc 24. It's finally here. Cross play, things to play for. Pre-season. It's the I used to hate pre-season, Domino, but this is a pre-season I actually don't mind.
It'd be lifeblood.
Yeah. Right. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've made it this far, God bless you. You're a hero. Please do like, please do subscribe, all that good stuff. And from me, that's good night.
PMI, welcome you back on the channel. Again, great display. Oxford, first time on the channel. It was unlucky, boys, but don't make yourself strangers. Yeah, on to the next one in a bit, team.
Cheerio.